Hi, I'm Jenna. Welcome to Jenlis. Congratulations on becoming a proud new owner of the Weed Razer. So today we decided to offer a how to put together your Weed Razer tutorial. So let's begin. Everything on this white towel should be found in your hardware kit. We've got your instructions in that kit, and actually this tutorial is not going to follow the instructions, so we're just going to toss them. So we have our handle connector right here with these two pinch on both ends. We've got two weed deflectors that are red. They look the same, hole on the right hand side in this case. This is our blade sharpener, dual cross. We won't use this today, but you'll see a later tutorial about sharpening your blades. We've got two bushings, which we'll use on the ropes. Two nylon spacers, as you can see, they also have holes, but they're tall. Then we've got 6 washers here and 6 nuts. In addition, we have 6 bolts, but as you'll see, we have one that's different than the other. It's longer. So we call this one I because it's going to be in a special location. I like to set that apart so I don't use it accidentally. Then we've got our rope right here, white, should be 25 feet long. Then we've got our handle with a grip, black handle. We've got our curved angular handle with the caution stickers towards the bottom. You'll use that later. We have our 2 triangular support brackets, as you can see. Then we have our 2 blades, and I like to just set them in a way so that the holes on the edges are on the same side of where you're going to be working, because you're going to want to be near these 2 holes. A flathead screwdriver and a socket wrench, otherwise a regular wrench will work too. And because we're working with sharp objects, we recommend using leather gloves to protect yourself in case any slippage might occur. It's better to be safe than sorry in this case. We're going to start out with our 2 covered blades as well as our 2 support brackets. And then we're going to have 2 nuts, 2 bolts, and 2 washers. So first thing, we're going to start out with 1 bracket and 1 blade, and you're going to have the lip of your bracket facing down for this first one. Grab the blade, you're going to set it like this so that this line is at the top of the pole. Then that just helps you get under the cover. So you're going to turn it like this, and we're going to get this hole aligned with the hole in the pole. Ta-da! As you can see, they're aligned. I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing for the other side. Second bracket, lip facing down. There. So then I'm going to use my bolt. I'm going to slide it through. And I'm going to use a washer. Then I'm going to put on a nut. And I'm hand screwing them. We're going to use our second blade, still hole, wanting to go here. So we're going to flip. The blade should be both blades should be on the outermost part of the Weed Razer. So we're going to angle it like this so that this slides in there nicely, and so that you can see the hole here. Not be under the bracket, this should be over it on both sides. Put a bolt down. I want them to be the same. And then look at, you got your blades on, that's the hardest part. So I've flipped over the Weed Razer, we've got the blades in place. We're going to put our nylon spacers into these 2 holes. First one like this. I'm going to see that I have been putting the bolts up, and so that the nuts are on top here. So let's put this bolt up through the hole. And I'm hand tightening, but at the end I'm going to tighten all of these nuts and bolts. Okay, so the second nylon spacer. I put my nylon spacers in, and I've moved my covers down so that this blade here is exposed. I'm going to use my leather gloves to protect myself and fit my angled handle with the caution sticker into, you see these two holes on here are gonna align with these two holes. I have my handle in over the two holes. So this needs a bolt. I'm just gonna lift it up. Weed deflectors, both of them, place it like this underneath. So this hole and this hole are gonna align on the bottom. Red shouldn't be underneath these covers, so they should not be over. Pinch them together, and you can see I can slide it down over the holes. Then, as I'm lifting it, I'm still going to put this eye underneath. Then I'm going to tighten all of these with my wrench. So I've got the Weed Razer here standing up just to show you a little bit better. I've got my handle connector here with the spring clips. Doesn't matter which end, but I'm going to pinch, in this case, the bottom, and put them into these holes. So I'm going to slide it in here and wait for them to hear that click. Just gonna, you hear that? That's the clicking, that means it's in place. Okay, so this is the handle grip with the black end, and I've got these two bottom holes and the spring clips waiting. So now I'm gonna lift it up. I'm gonna pinch those two spring clips and slide it down until I hear a click. And I'm gonna try to pull them apart, and they don't pull apart because the spring clips are in place. So now we're good. So now we've got our rope ready. And we've got our two bushings left. So as you can see, there's a little lip on the bushing. You see it? I'm gonna have this lip facing inward when I stick it on the end of the rope. This end that's not looped. So I'm gonna... So I've got this handle, and I've got the rope threaded through with the bushing on this end, lip out, and I'm just gonna push it in. I don't know, sometimes you have to turn it so that it's gonna click. You need to hear that click, and there's a click there. So if you tried to pry it out, it's really hard to do. Then I'm gonna grab the other bushing. This time, lip facing out again, so that both lips are on the outside of the handle. Lip here, lip here. Push it. There. Now they're both clipped, so I won't be able to take them out. Then we're gonna, so basically all I've done is threaded all of the rope through the hole until I have nothing but this little loop on the side. So now I'm going to find the end of the rope right here, and I'm gonna thread it through the loop. And now you're good to go with your Weed Razer. Thanks for watching our how to put it together tutorial.